Hi, I'm Chip Rowan with the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, and this is Good to Know. With me is Connellsville Mayor Greg Lincoln. Good to have you here, Greg.
Hey, thanks for having me, Chip.
Something new is happening in the city of Connellsville. We have a new event coming up. You want to talk about the board that's starting that and what the plans are?
Yes, I'm actually very proud of it. 3 months ago, our city council got together and saw the importance of creating a diversity and inclusion board for our city. So we did that, and their role is going to be being ambassadors for the city, to educate the community, to work on policies maybe that our city council is not aware of that can maybe make us better, to be including all, including disabilities. Because that's one thing that when you talk about a diversity and inclusion board, people don't realize that people with disabilities are one of the ones that are the most excluded, right, in those groups. So we formed a really great board. Dr. Heidi Henry has taken over as a chairperson. She's fantastic. She is like hit the ground running. We already created a logo for our board, which is great. And so we had Melinda Powell from Scottdale Bank come, and because they formed a diversity and inclusion board this year. Okay. So they're trying to partner with other groups in the communities that they're in, and she came to us and wanted to partner with the board to do this Juneteenth celebration for the city on June 19th. Okay. This, of course, will be the first time the city's ever acknowledged that and had a ceremony of that kind to celebrate Juneteenth. And I think probably the majority of the community probably has no idea what Juneteenth is.
Yeah, I had to do a little bit of research myself.
Listen, well, when we first started, I always thought it was when President Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation. Right. But actually, that only started the process of freeing the slaves. It wasn't until all the slaves were freed in Texas, June 19th and 1865, is when Juneteenth came about. Okay. It has been celebrated for years at other places. Right. States are now making state holidays. I know they're talking about making a national holiday. So I'm very excited and proud that the Connellsville community and our Diversity Inclusion Board is actually going to have this program. Yeah. And it's going to be from 1 to 2 on June 19th. On our Veterans Plaza.
Right next to City Hall.
Right next to City Hall. We're going to close down the block. Stephen Rittenhauer's coming. He's going to actually have his professional sound system set up for us. So we're going to have good sound. We have a great amount of volunteers that are coming to help our board. We have churches that are going to participate with this Juneteenth celebration. Scottdale Bank is actually getting pamphlets made to hand out to the attendees. We're very hopeful that we're going to have a large turnout for this. People come down, be educated, because that's part of the speeches. Right. They're going to discuss the history of Juneteenth, so we can explain to you what it is. We're going to have songs, because there is, we're going to have our national anthem, but there also is a black national anthem that they're going to be performed down here, and there's going to be, it's going to be nice. It's going to be a very educational program, and we're with the hopes of that once people come and attend and they can understand what this is, then they'll know for next year what this is all about before we even announce it. So we're going to hope this will be our first year. We want to have it every year and make it bigger and better each year as we celebrate Juneteenth. Yeah.
Well, the inclusion board's only 3 months old. So this is amazing that already they're planning on.
Yes, listen, we got a good board of people, volunteers that city residents. They want to participate. They want to make things better and educate. It's this is all it is for their role is to educate our community, right, to represent our community and teach us things that maybe we're not aware of. Maybe we don't know maybe we're not including a certain group the right way, or that's what's going to be
another set of eyes to kind of watch.
Yeah, and what they'll do is they'll make recommendations. I'm actually the council representative. I'll be their liaison from that board to our city council. We actually have a couple of our police officers are a part of it, our Detective Patton and our Patrolman Kavanaugh, which I'm very grateful that they want to participate. They're very involved with the board. So it's nice to have that police representation there and be able to give their input on their, how they see things. And so we have a good discussions, and I do look forward to seeing how everything goes on the 19th, and we're very hopeful that the community will come out and support this and be a part of it.
Yeah. This is Juneteenth, which is actually June 19th, here at Veterans Plaza next to City Hall from 1 to 2 p.m.
1 to 2 is the scheduled time. Now, if they would run over, that's okay.
It's not a fast stop or a hard stop.
Right, but it's going to be inclusive. Like, the songs, I think the last song on the program is Lean On Me. So they're going to have a group of high school students are going to start the song and ask everybody to sing along with it and be a part of it, and kind of like a unified the ending of the program, to bring the community together all to celebrate June 19th.
Right. Okay, that's great. Well, it sounds like a great event. It sounds like an opportunity to learn and to understand this day better.
Yes, it's just basically this year is going to be established to educate our community on what Juneteenth is, to make sure. And that's this whole creation of this diversity and inclusion board. We want people to know that our government, our community, we want to include everyone. We want everyone a part of the process. So we're
to feel included too.
Yes, we want everyone to know that you have a voice here, and you can be a part of this board. You can come and volunteer. You can come give your input. You can be a part of it. And we're hoping that that'll turn into others who are maybe looking to come to Connellsville. They'll see that we have this board, and they'll feel more welcoming and more safe, and when they think they can be accepted here.
Yeah. Well, we're reading the Daily Courier. It sounds like you had a great response for people to join the group.
Yeah, we did. Like I said, it's a really good mix. Getting Heidi to take over the chairperson, she is professional, and she believes in the mission. Right. So she'll guide the ship, and it'll be great. And the other board members are a part of that to keep going in the right direction and give their input. And I'm excited for it. I feel that we're gonna do great things with this board, and we're gonna bring knowledge to people that are not aware of a lot of different activities or days and celebrations that we don't really normally do here. We're going to bring it out and let people see that this exists in our country.
Yeah, that's good. Well, hats off to you and to council for initiating this and getting this started.
Yeah, thank you. I'm excited for it. This was it wasn't an easy thing. It wasn't like we just snapped our fingers and this happened. We we had discussions and convincing council that this was a positive thing, and their role was only. It was only for being an ambassador and educational role. That was a big thing. There's they can't pass legislation or anything like that. But
but they can make recommendations to council.
And that's what we want. And I told them that whatever you all feel, I'll take it to our council. We'll discuss it, make them understand where you're coming from, and then see where we go from there.
Okay. Well, it sounds like a great opportunity to learn. And Greg, I appreciate you being here. Appreciate the work that you're doing. Thank you for leading Connellsville.
Hey, thank you for promoting this. This is a big deal for the city, and we're trying to reach everyone, anyone out there possible, to come to this Juneteenth celebration on June 19th.
Okay. Well, folks, come on out to Veterans Plaza on June 19th from 1 to 2. This is Good to Know.